Karen missed your video chat. Maria Zack, Italy, did it. Arturo Deli admits to stealing. What is this? YouTube. There's no sound.
She is in the Washington, D.C. area. She is the founder of an... We are not going to do our first five today, as we almost always do. Instead, we're going right to an interview. We have online Maria Zack. She is in the Washington, D.C. area. She is the founder of an organization called Nations in Action. And she is going to be telling us about an affidavit delivered to Congress today on this extremely important day in America, January 6th, as the Congress is reviewing the electoral votes coming in from around the country in the midst of obvious, widespread concern about their authenticity. She is the founder of, as I say, Nations in Action, and she's also, her organization has partnered with another group called Good Governance, the Institute of Good Governance. They together put some information coming out of Italy related to our elections, and without further ado, and this is the breaking story of the day and maybe the year, this story you're about to hear, Maria Zack joins us live. Hi, Maria.
Hi, Debbie. Thank you so much for having me today.
So glad you could come on. Well, I didn't want to spoil your story at all, so I know you delivered an affidavit today in Washington to at least a couple people in Congress and the President's Chief of Staff.
Maria Zack. Maria Zack. Oh, fucking hell. Gisborne Herald. Votes manipulated in Rome, published January the 7th, 2020, 1:31 p.m. letter. In Wednesday's editorial, Jeremy didn't refer to the massive fraud that was perpetrated on the American people during the presidential election of November the 3rd. Thousands of affidavits vouch for the numerous types of criminal activity that contributed to an illegitimate Biden victory. Since the data doesn't lie, the investigative work of scientists on the vote tallies in just 3 Georgian counties demonstrated that President Trump's incremental totals suffered from periodic decrements, something that just shouldn't happen and is a sure sign of fraud. Strangely, Biden's totals are never subject to these deductions, but on the contrary increased by exactly the same amount. Were these votes to have been correctly assigned, they would surpass the margin of Biden's apparent victory, and President Trump would surely have won the state of Georgia, what's that? How were those vote manipulations achieved, since once the voters had registered their choices in the voting machines, the data was eventually passed electronically to the Secretary of State's office without the human hand intervening? The voting machines were connected to the internet and the vote tallies were carried to servers in Frankfurt, Germany. From there they passed down via a Leonardo mini satellite, the American Embassy in Rome, where 2 data scientists from MI6, supervised by some of the State Department, manipulated the vote tallies. This just sounds like Bond. I don't know how I got here. Well, Karen is sending me this stuff, and it's linked to a person, Maria Zack, and trying to find out who the hell this woman is. And this is just sounding like James Bond, and it sounds bizarre and really sick. The shit like the voting machines were connected to the internet and the vote tallies were carried to servers in Frankfurt, Germany. Why the hell would they go to Frankfurt, Germany? And why would MI6 have anything to do with it? Because MI6 is British. As far as I'm aware, MI6 has nothing to do with the United States. The corrupt fake media in the US, here and the rest of Europe, understandably haven't touched it. Well, they probably haven't touched it because it's quite likely that this article is completely fake. Do they say who wrote this letter? Patrick Cooper says January the 8th, 2021, the Governor Kemp and his Secretary of State in Georgia, I did it again, Georgia, were complicit in a multi-million-dollar deal to buy Dominion voting machines, $100 million, a company that China had invested in last year, $400 million, and I've said, I think they're trying to obviously insinuate that these people are in league with China. But it's very unlikely. Where is the evidence, the real evidence, that China had anything to do with the voting machines? By the way, Patrick Bryan and his white hat hackers watched during the Georgia runoff election for the two Republican senators on the 5th of January as election data flowed real-time from Georgia to Islamabad in Pakistan. Why the hell would it go to Pakistan? Why wouldn't it go to Antarctica? This just seems retarded. By the way, Patrick Bryan, however you say it, and who the fuck is this imbecile, and his white hat hackers, why do you say his white hat hackers watched during the Georgia runoff election for the two Republican senators on the 5th of January as election data flowed real-time from Georgia to Islamabad in Pakistan? They take a blank ballot, check live voter rolls overseas, pick one to attribute the vote to, and accept it. This just seems ridiculous and doesn't seem fucking Jesus. Oh, bugger, fucking cunt. Let's just put New Zealand. I allow my comments to be published in the Gisborne Herald Post. What a load of shit. Please type a comment. Oh, fucking Christ. Well, I just, fucking lost it. Cunt fuck. Where the hell did it go? Well, sweet cunt fuck. Was NYE GOP chairman expect Trump to be inaugurated on January the 20th, and these other 8 markers over next 12 days. I'm just wondering these articles. What is this fucking boring fuck? NYE, whatever the hell that fucking means. We Trump. GOP chairman expect Trump to be inaugurated on the 20th, and these are the 8 markers over next 12 days. Breaking news. Okay folks, this is going to make your day, I promise. A new letter has been posted online from the chairman of the GOP in NYE, Nevada. It is posted on their official website here. Trending: FBI file dump Nancy Pelosi's brother charged with raping underage boys. Oh, hallelujah. He should be president. Anyone who rapes boys should be president. What is it? FBI file dump Nancy Pelosi's brother charged with raping underage girls. Hallelujah. I wonder. Number 1, e-commerce tool for sellers. Grow your e-commerce sales. Open. Find viral Shopify products. I think this is shit. What a load of fuck. What is this? Where are we? Where's it coming from? WeLoveTrump.com. Obviously it looks like it's pro-Trump, and it's coming from WeLoveTrump.com. FBI file dump Nancy Pelosi's brother charged with raping underage girls by Daniel 11 hours ago from WeLoveTrump.com. The conspiracy theories don't sound too crazy now, do they? Nancy Pelosi is back in the spotlight again. During the protest on Wednesday, it was reported that her laptop was taken from the Capitol building. Trending: NYE GOP chairman expect Trump to be inaugurated on January the 20th, and these other 8 markers over the next day. Initial reports said that Trump's supporters took it. However, there are some theories that it was taken by special forces. Take a look. Posted by VK today on WeGo. Special forces allegedly took Pelosi's laptop.
Pelosi called the chairman of Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Mark Milley, and they're trying to get him out on the 25th Amendment or to impeach him. Why? Well, because on Wednesday...
And if you didn't see Steel Truth last night, you're going to want to see it because we got some video of a couple of guys with hoodies leaving the Capitol.
There were special forces mixed with Antifa, and they took her laptop and they had that data. So you'd say, well, look, you only got 12 days or whatever it is till the 20th. Well, why worry about it? Just let them go out. No, they're terrified because they have that data. I believe they also have a source. Pelosi called the chairman of Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Mark Milley, and they're trying to get him out on the 25th Amendment or to impeach him.
While we currently don't know the contents of the laptop or nothing is yet being made public, it's interesting that Nicola Feinberg is suddenly
There were some people in there, there were special forces mixed with Antifa, and they took her laptop and they had that data. So you'd say, well, look, you only got 12 days or whatever it is till the 20th. Why worry about it? Just let them go out. No, they're terrified because they have that data. I believe they also have a source.
20 years old. The victim was
Pelosi called the chairman of Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Mark Milley, and they're trying to get him out on the 25th Amendment or to impeach.
Ah, fuck. What a load of cunt. Fuck, I don't know. Where's my fucking feed? Housing developer, I won't build for Housing New Zealand again. Sounds shit and a load of fuck. Kim Kardashian, Kanye West divorce. Wow. It looks like it's over. Auckland's unforeseeable sprawlings protective covenants on rural land. Tribunal rejects Compo claims as tenants can't be found. A farewell to @real Donald Trump gone after 57,000 tweets. What the hell does this say? A farewell to @real Donald Trump gone after 57,000 tweets. tvnz.co.nz. Let's go here with 6:28 p.m. Source Associated Press. Hashtag. No, it's not. I don't know how to say that. Real Donald Trump, the Twitter feed. That grew from the random musings of a reality TV star into the cudgel of an American president, died today. It was not quite 12 years old. Another divisive day in US politics sees Trump booted off Twitter permanently. Is that a playable video? It looks like it is. Oh. Bums. The provocative handle was given birth by a New York real estate tycoon who used it to help him become the 45th US president. It began with a May the 4th, 2009 tweet promoting Donald Trump's upcoming appearance on David Letterman's show. It died more than 57,000 tweets later, with Trump using some of his final postings on the powerful platform to commiserate with a pro-Trump mob They besieged the halls of Congress in a deadly assault as lawmakers were set to certify his defeat. The account met its demise when Twitter announced Friday it was pulling the plug permanently on whatever that is, real Donald Trump, citing concern that Trump would use it for further incitement of violence. Trump retorted that he'd be building out our own platform in the near future. We will not be silenced. Well, lots of other people have done that. Good on him. I hope he does it. Do it quickly. Trump, a novice politician but seasoned salesman. Oh, that's very debatable. What the hell has he sold? Debt? Retardedness? Realised the power of social media in ways that few other politicians did. Well, nobody... I remember back to bloody President Obama. I remember President Obama, I swear to goodness that he's had